Yes, yeah. Sorry. Fion there put Baba Booey in the chat and it just that made me laugh. Yes. How we doing? Welcome back to another stream. We got breaking news. Breaking news. It's not really breaking now, but it is kind of breaking news, like in the whole sense of the term, because it's Phil Foden is back. Man's back in training, looking trim.
Yeah, he is. He's back from his appendix surgery, and it looks like we were kind of right on the whole what's to say not taking 6 to 8 weeks, because that was obviously the big thing. How long would it be until he's back into training? And well, in fact, we can work out exactly when it was, because it was he played the first England game, didn't he?
Yeah, then he dipped. Big up Hugh in the chat in the Germany.
Yes. Big up, man. Big up. Let's have a look at the game. So he played the Italy game, didn't he? And then he went.
And he dipped after that. Yeah.
So that was on the 23rd of March. And it was like literally a couple of days after that. So 1, 2, 3, 3.5 weeks. So it's sort of like mid-range. So it could have been a lot worse. It could have been maybe a little bit better. It could have been back maybe a week ago, but it could have been a lot worse. So yeah, Phil Foden is back in training, looking very hella skinny, bro. He's looking hella skinny.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how I feel about the how much weight he looks like he's lost, but
I think it's due to I think maybe when you've had your appendix out, maybe he can't eat or something, or maybe he couldn't eat when he was having the pain or something like that. I don't know, because he's lost loads of weight, man.
Does seem like he's lost weight. Plus, combine the eating, the not eating and not doing anything, bro. Like muscle mass will go. I mean, so man needs to hit the gym, innit? Rapid. Man needs to get in the gym.
Yeah, but this is
it's massively positive. Obviously, we know the form he was in before the international break. He was looking absolutely mint. Mahrez couldn't get a look in just because of how good Phil Foden was on that right hand side. And it was a shame that he had to go, obviously due to his appendix situation. But him being back is only a massive positive for the club, especially as we get into these. It's good, not good, obviously. It's not good that it happened at all, but it's a good job it happened when it did, I'd say, because it happened during a time where we weren't playing every 3 days, whereas now, if we stay in all the competitions, it's every 3 days. So at least he's back now for the busy period of the season.
Yeah, I agree. I would be very shocked if he's even on the bench tomorrow.
No, he shouldn't be. He will not take. There's no point in putting him on the bench, bro, because he shouldn't take part.
No, but this weekend, Sheffield United. Obviously, he's in training today, so he'll probably go with the squad, I would imagine, unless there's some sort of thing that says he's not allowed to fly. But he'll probably go with the squad. They'll might have a little light training session tomorrow, so that'll be 2 training sessions. They will train on Thursday when they get back, maybe not. They'll probably have 1 more on Friday. So he's have 3 training sessions at minimum before the game against Sheffield United on Saturday. So I would fully imagine that he'll feature in that. Whether or not he'll start, I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to see, but I'll be very surprised if he's not on the bench, unless like the doctors at the club are saying he's not allowed to physically like get involved.
Yeah, until a certain date, kind of thing. Yeah. Nah, I see that.
But I'm sure we'll probably find that out tonight, because obviously it's the press conference tonight.
So
normally they'll ask him and we'll find out, innit?
Yeah, unless he just says, "Oh yeah, he's back in training. We'll see," and then we should find out. We'll definitely find out more like this week. In this week, we'll see where he's at and when he can come back actually into the fold, which is good. And it means we've got a fully fit squad now, which is sick. Honestly, it's only a massive boost to have Foden back in the side, especially we're already playing sick. We've been playing mint recently, and throwing Foden into that mix is just an extra added bonus, especially when we play like coming up to Arsenal next week. I'm not sure obviously how much he'll feature, because we don't know how fit he'll be by that time, but it's good. And on that, actually, Dugan in the chat. Yes, it's Dugan. He said, I'm a little bit scared. Dugan's an Arsenal fan for people that don't know. I'm a little bit scared, I'm not going to lie. Respect, though, boys. It's been a good ride, whoever wins. We kept the Prem alive for the neutrals. It's a big...
That's sounding a bit...
Yeah, L mentality there, dude.
Yeah, we kept it alive. That sounds like an L mentality. Where's the chest gone, man? Where's the chest gone? These Arsenal fans getting hella nervous now off of one draw.
Thing is, he'll know and we'll know that it's next week is the be all and end all.
Mm-hmm.
My personal opinion, next week, whoever wins that game wins the Prem. That's the way I see it going. Like it is like a Premier League final, so there's massive pressure on that game. I'm literally gonna be shitting it after this weekend's done, bro. From the minute that game finishes, I will be shitting it instantly for that Arsenal game. It's a major game, which obviously good why we got Phil Foden back if he does end up featuring at all.
Yeah. Nah, I agree. It's going to be interesting. Yo, big up Shardlight, by the way, just becoming an Xtra Club member again.
Big up
to Shardlight. Big up to all the rest of the Xtra Club members, man, in the chat. I look at Slicko, Douglas Wright, Kyle, Shardlight, obviously just joined. Prodigals there, Charlotte's there, Captain Harris is there, Blue Circle's there, Lee Johnson, Daniel Thompson, and loads of other people. I see Brandon Hall in the chat as well. Good to see people, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. But yeah, this is great news. And providing we don't get any injuries tomorrow, touch wood, we will have a full fit squad for the remaining games of the season, which is great.
I was just reading out the Xtra Club names there. I've seen that Brandon Hall, Xtra Club member, been Xtra Club member for quite a while as well. He had his appendix out in 1984, bro, and he said he couldn't eat when he had his appendix out. So there you go. That's probably why Foden's lost so much weight.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I mean, that explains it, innit? You know what I mean? He just needs to get to Nando's. You know what I mean? Get a full chicken.
Yeah, but it's a scrum
full
hard,
chips, rice, order Pyrenees. Go and get yourself a Ben and Jerry's afterwards.
Yeah, man.
Get yourself
carb load.
It's that steakhouse stack from McDonald's. You know, get it
all,
man.
You know what? It's decent, that steakhouse stack.
Yeah, get it all, man. You need to get it all, innit? You know what I mean? He needs to get on a scramble. Yeah, the club will manage his recovery very well.
Yeah,
so
of course.
I ain't got real concerns. Big up Anthony with the super chat. He says, we have to go back to a war against Bayern Munich, and we have to win 3-1. We have to play a game and play rough as well. Well, we will probably have to play rough. We'll probably have to play under pressure. I would imagine that they will start very, very fast, very, very quick, looking for that early goal. And we're away at the Allianz Arena. We've been. It's an intense stadium when the fans get going. And it's going to test the pressure and the nerves of the players. The players crumbled in Real Madrid last year. They've crumbled in other games in the past as well. This is a game that they cannot afford to crumble. Now, they go into this game with a 3-goal lead. And what I've been saying all along is that for me, I personally believe City will score at least 1 goal in 90 minutes. If we score one, they have to score 4 just to take it to extra time. That's my coping mechanism. Mm-hmm. I am worried about tomorrow because it's a massive game and Bayern are a great team. But my coping mechanism for this is I believe we will score at least 1. And if we do that, Bayern has to score 4.
And we should not be conceding. If we concede 4 goals, you probably don't deserve to go through anyway.
Agreed.
So we shouldn't be. Yeah, I think we'll score. That's the way I've been thinking about it as well. The exact same way, like just to ease the nerves, take the edge off a little bit.
You know what? I was speaking to my mate the other day, right, and made a very good point. This is a kind of lose-lose situation for City tomorrow. We go into the game, right? We win, we go through. Everyone's like, of course you went through. You fucking beat it 3-0 in the first leg. What are you on about? Or you lose and you go out, you get knocked out, and everyone just fucking laughs at you and like it's an embarrassing situation.
Yeah. Basically, if you win, you should have won. If you lose, you bottled it.
Exactly. Unless we go there tomorrow and smack them up, it's a lose-lose. We win 1-0, we draw, we go through, everyone's going to be like, yeah, we expected you to do that anyway. And if you get knocked out, then it's a full-on rip, man. So City are playing with pressure tomorrow, but Bayern are playing with more pressure. Things are not clearly, it's not rosy in the camp there at Bayern Munich, obviously scrapping, you know, Mane and Sane and that. Things ain't looking that great for Tuchel at the moment. It's not had the best start since he's been there. And at the end of the day, man, we're 3-0 up. And, you know, if we just play at even 50% of the way we've been playing recently, we'll be fine.
I think the lads will be up for it. I think they'll be up for it. Zinks has gifted 10 memberships. Yes, Zinks, mate.
Yo, Zinks, man. Coming in with the 10.
Dugan got one of them 10 as well. So that means that if we do an Xtra stream of watching Arsenal at any point, then you know that for the next month, Dugan's going to be in there, like roasting us or not roasting us. Yes. Big up all the people who got them gifted memberships from Zinks. Appreciate it massively, Zinks.
Big up Zinks, man.
Anthony with a 5 says, I have to go back tomorrow against Bayern Munich, and we have to win 3-1. We have to play a game and play rough as well. Oh, you said that when I got to play rough as well. Yeah. The prodigal fraud.
Just getting the money's worth out the super chat, innit, Brit?
Yeah, just double reading, isn't it?
Jody Potty values the super chat.
No, we double read super chats all the time. You should see the amount of times that I'll go through loads of super chats and LB will just read them all again. I'm like, bro, we've been for a minute. We do it all the time.
I don't even interrupt you anymore. I just let you roll with it.
I'm the same with you, bro. I just let you go. Like, LB will just read it out again. I'm like, yeah, it's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind. Prodigal Frauds with 110 says 2 weeks off is a luxury for your appendix. You hardly need 5 days. It's literally the noob of the surgery world. You give to the freshers of the department. Easy peasy.
You give to the freshers of the department.
Easy. Well, that's it, innit? Like, you know what? I just see.
Let me loose.
There was people when he first got it done saying that appendix is so common. Like, it's such a like a thing that loads of people get done. It's like an easy surgery to be done, so it like heals rapid in that.
It's funny, man. It's funny. He's probably been sent to Cougar. That's why he's probably been out for 3 weeks, man. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream, man. Big up Emmanuel with a 5 months. Says, I love all the content you guys keep putting out. Keep up the great work. Let's go City. Big up Emmanuel. Big up, man, for the support, bro. Yeah, good, man. We're in a good situation right now. I can't believe right now. I mean, you know for a fact someone's getting injured tomorrow. But right now, we have a full fit squad. How great is that?
Yeah, it's meant fully fit squad. Tell it from the start. Like, having a fully fit squad is just it's the best possible scenario going into this part of the season. Like, playing every 3 days. It's heavy. We're gonna have to rotate the squad quite a bit every so often. Like, you can't just play the same team week in week out. It'd be nice, obviously, with the way that we're playing, but you're seeing against Leicester, we had to change it a little bit against Leicester, and it's rolling the dice. It's a risk. It's a risk because you're changing the winning mentality, but it benefits you. Like in this Bayern game, we're benefiting out of the fact that we rested players against Leicester. We was able to change it up as nervy as that second half was. The payoff could be major because we won the game. The payoff could be big for Bayern because we've got rested players, and that'll keep happening throughout the season. Like, I imagine I imagine we'll go full strength tomorrow, and I think at the weekend when we play Sheffield, I think it'll be maybe a little bit of slight rotation in that, and then full strength again for Arsenal. I feel like every 3 days you do have to switch it up every so often. Dugan with a 10 says, I'll pay the membership. Yes, Dugan, mate. You paid 2 months membership there, mate. yes, Dugan. He says, what if City don't win anything this season? What's the thoughts? Well, it's a dead season, isn't it? Transition. It's a transitional season for City. We're learning how to play with Erling Haaland. I don't know what you're on about. We'll win the Haaland breaks the record trophy.
Yeah, that'll be a nice one. Yeah. I think we will be win. I think we will win silverware. I don't know what we'll win, but I think we will. I think the Champions League, funny enough, right now is possibly, as it stands right now, is possibly what we're probably favourites for, because Arsenal leading us in the title race, so they should be favourites, even though we are favourites for the Premier League because everyone expects us to beat Arsenal. Right now, Arsenal
in a better position,
game, so they're in a better position.
FA Cup, we should be favourites.
FA Cup, we should win, really. We should be beating Sheffield United, and then we're better than both Brighton and Man United, but we've not shown that against Man United this season, so that could be tough. And Brighton are tough as well. But the Champions League, I'm like, brah, I think we can win this year, honestly. Like, if provided we don't balls it up tomorrow, I think we can beat Real Madrid. And then you've got one of the Italian teams in the final. I mean, surely you're taking that every day of the week. Obviously, again, final, things can happen. You can crumble. Emotions can get to you and you start to promise shit. Pep Guardiola could do an absolute madness. But, I mean, everyone, if I said to you at the start of the season, yo, you're going to be playing an Italian team in the final, it's likely to be AC Milan, surely you'd snap your hands off at that.
AC Milan or Napoli, you'd be buzzing at the start of the season. Obviously, with the way that Napoli have been going this year, I'd like AC Milan to go through because Napoli look like a different beast. So yeah, I think you take it though. You take it at the start of the season, 100%. Zinks with a 50 says, what's the record for gifted memberships? I want to beat it someday. I've gifted 30 right now. Yes, Zinks, you have gifted quite a few memberships. It's massively appreciated over the last couple of streams. Absolutely love it. you're on for a you're in for a rough ride for the record, mate. If you don't know, there's a guy called Obeyed, massive supporter of the channel, right? And I can tell you now, every single time Erling Haaland scores a goal, he gives 20 memberships. So think about how many goals Erling Haaland's got this season, and times that by 20.
Yeah, it's
'Cause that's what he does.
there ain't no leaderboard, man. There ain't no leaderboard, Bray, but it's all appreciated, man. And there's a Prodigal's gifted quite a few as well. He comes in with a. Oh, he says, I'm a doctor. Appendix surgery is the bread and butter of the surgery field. It's what you give to the newbies to get the feel of it. That piles and vasectomy. You just can't eat solids till it's healed. So that's why we are giving you via Prodigal Fraudson actual news.
We're giving you real news. Like this is legitness from an actual doctor, Dr. Fraudson.
Dr. Fraud, that is not a good name.
That's not a good name, is it? Dr. Fraud.
Imagine that's actually his surname. Hello, you're going to go see Dr. Fraudson today. I'm like, what?
What? Get me out.
I don't want to see no fraud.
I'll do it myself. It's better be easy, this.
Yeah.
I'll do it myself.
He told me anyone could do it. Zink says, rip me. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Zinks, mate. Unfortunately, the records for the... I don't know how many it is. YouTube doesn't tell us how many exactly it is, but it's a lot. It's a lot that Obey's gifted over the course of this season.
Yeah, that's funny. That Prodigal. That's funny. That. Please tell me your name isn't Fraudson.
Yeah. Is your last name actually Fraudson?
I feel like Fraudson is
Fraudson, it sounds like a last name, doesn't it?
That does sound like a surname, so it could be Fraudson, bro. But I'm telling you now, if a doctor is trying to do surgery on me and he's called Fraudson, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's it.
Joe
Mills says black market doctor. Keeping his 2 for 1.
Anything else, guys? On the anything else on the Foden thing? He's back in training, looking pretty skinny, so he probably has to eat a little bit of food, get that recovery. So I mean, I guess then there might be a chance that he might not play against Sheffield United if he's not fully at his weight, because of course you can be overweight. But you can also be underweight, and being underweight isn't good. You know, just because you're skinny, that doesn't mean it's good. You need to be at sort of, when you're a professional athlete, there's like a peak weight that you want to be, and you don't want to be under it, and you don't want to be over it. And in fact, those people who watch the boxing, the Zhang fight the other day, the other lad, what was it, Joe Joyce?
Joe Joyce, yeah.
He went down in weight and was worse than he normally is, heavier. So just because you lose weight doesn't mean that you perform optimally in your sport, you know. So let's see what happens, man. But anyway, it's a good situation. Yeah, it was.
Did you watch it?
I've not watched it. I've only watched the highlights, but I was just into like
that Zangar is like he wasn't getting touched. The guy was just a big beast.
Yeah. I know. Big up Daniel, by the way, with a super chat, says Dr. JP and Dr. LB.
I could not be a doctor.
Yeah, we're not doctors in it. We're not doctors. We do
Wait,
not
you
claim...
can't you doctor in different things? Do you remember when was at school in English? We had Dr. Burns because he had a PhD in writing books or whatever it is. You know what I mean? He wrote a book.
You can be a doctor in anything, I think, innit? You just have to do your masters. That's what you have to do. You have to do masters.
So so you have to we need to. Because we could be doctors, but you know what I mean? We could just be doctors of something else. Nah, bro. I've been in it. I've been it. Didn't go well.
No,
don't do it. Yeah. So, can someone give us a free PhD? Like, so we don't have to do it.
Oh, an honorary one.
An honorary PhD.
University of Manchester, hit us up, man. Look at all the shit we're doing, man, for the people, innit?
Look at what we're doing for Manchester.
We're waking up at 9:30 doing streams at 10 a.m. The grind is real.
The grind is real. No one else does this.
The people in Australia who want the early morning stream / their late night stream, we're doing it. We're hitting it hard for them, innit?
We're here for everyone.
Is anyone else doing that? No.
What would our PhD be in?
Is Mancunian Way going live at 10 a.m.? No. Is Steve McInerney going live at 10 a.m.? No. Is JSGC going live at 10 a.m.? No. Give us that honorary degree, man.
We need a PhD in YouTube.
Yeah. I want to be a doctor, innit?
Yeah, Dr. JP.
We can be like Cougar. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Come to JP and LB's surgery. Where the receptionist is Dr. Footy.
Yeah, with Dr. Foy. Here's the surgeon, Dr. Foy. He fixes anything.
Sam in the chat says PhD in factual information.
Yes, that's it.
Oh my God.
Mohammed says Dr. Braze.
Dr. Briz. There we
That's
go.
the surgery.
Big up, people, man. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little bit of a random stream. Phil Foden is back in training, so that's good news. When we will see him, I don't know, because if you've not seen the images, go on to City's Twitter account and you can see the images of Phil Foden. He's looking hella skinny right now. So
skinny mode.
Yeah, he might have to take a week or two. So maybe he won't be back for Sheffield United. We'll have to wait and see. But we'll be live later on for the preview and not post-match reaction, the press conference reaction.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Pep Guardiola will be asked about Phil Foden. So we'll wait and see what Pep Guardiola has to say about that, man. So, yeah, big up to the people, man. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. Make sure you come and join us later on. It's probably about 7:30, 8, something like that. But obviously, just make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And then once we go live, you don't have to worry about it. And enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, man. It's a nice day out there, so go enjoy it. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.